So, Johnny, third quarter, what do you think changed? It looks like your team was able to gain some good momentum that quarter.
I thought we just kept our intensity up. We've been talking about competitive stamina for 40 minutes, and I think we're starting to do that. I thought that group had really good energy. We continued to just mix up the looks we were showing them defensively, and we were rebounding the basketball, so we're able to get out and run before they could set their defense.
What was different that you were able to do that this game or even other games, particularly in the third quarter against quality opponents? You weren't able to do that. What did you see different that you were able to do that tonight?
Well, one thing I'll say is Anita Franchini, right? You got a freshman who missed all summer, is coming off of an ACL. Her first practice was a week before our first game. Didn't play a lot at all, but showed up every day, continued to put her hard hat on, learn our offense, learn our defense, learn our system, get healthy. She gives us a level of toughness and physicality. She flies around, and so she was a huge part of our run on both ends of the floor.
Would you say this is the most, I guess, complete team effort when you look across the board of everyone contributed?
Yes, I would say so. Obviously, there's some areas where, we turn it over at crucial moments. There's shots we don't make, but that's the game. The same thing could be said for them. Obviously, in the fourth quarter, Joyce Edwards becomes Joyce Edwards and takes the game over and puts them on her back. But that's a really good team Dawn has put together. But I thought we fought really hard, and during this month, we've been talking about making and taking the next right step, having fresh eyes, and continuing to have competitive stamina. And I think we did that tonight.
Would you tell Nye there when she's got to sit, when she's got 4 fouls, then eventually, fouls out?
Yeah.
Those conversations go to the third.
So when I subbed her after she picked up a fourth foul, I obviously saw what she was trying to do in terms of getting the steal. And that's why maybe the second one she gets where she gets called for pushing in the back, like that one's, we can't have that one. We've got to eliminate those fouls so that we can play through. It's so important for our team for her to be on the floor, but I told her just to stay in it. She wasn't going to sit over there very long. We had a game to win.
With the foul trouble that was happening for the team, what impressed you most with Anita and Chanae and Emerald, who had a really good game too?
I think everybody was we're starting to make multiple efforts on both sides of the basketball, cutting offensively, going to offensive rebound if that's your assignment for the game, defensively, not standing around, not leaving your teammates on an island. I think we're just getting a better concept for that in general.
I know in the first half they were hitting threes at a higher rate. They made 7 threes. What was the change at halftime? Because they didn't make one in the second half.
Well, I mean, when we say they, it's Tessa Johnson was 5 for 7, right? Let's just call it what it is. I mean, she's an elite shooter. She's an elite player. She doesn't need a lot of space, doesn't need a lot of time, and we knew that, and we left her open. We didn't find her in the zone. They do a great job of moving her around in the zone, and she has 17 at halftime. 5 for 7 from 3. And so I thought we did a better job of locating her, especially when she's weak side. That's when we seemed to lose her in the first half. And I think we just did a better job of knowing where she was at all times.
Do you think being able to stay with it, team's number 3 in the nation and has been playing really well, late and, not let them really pull away the way they have to a lot of teams can help your team with confidence as it moves forward?
No, absolutely. I think this was a great stepping stone for us. We took the Oklahoma outcome wasn't what we wanted either, but I thought we took steps in the right direction in the Oklahoma game. So we put 2 games together against top 5 opponents, and we've continued to get better. And so, obviously we want to win every game we play, but sometimes you have to look at the margins and you have to look at what does success look like for us if it doesn't come in a win, and we did a lot of really good things tonight.
Like I said, they kind of have the attitude of they have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And a lot of the teams you're playing have a lot to lose. So I don't know, would you say that's a fair assessment of kind of the attitude heading into February now that you guys have?
I think overall what we are trying to impart to them is play to win, not to lose. And I think in a lot of these close games or a lot of these games earlier in January, we were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. I think now that we have a different level of confidence and understanding, we are more confident in what it is we're doing. And so our confidence is starting to move back in the right direction, which allows us to go out there and play a little bit more free than we have earlier on to start SEC.
So with that, I know it's a small sample size, but do you put a lot of pride in literally winning a quarter against top 5 team?
Absolutely. We want to win a quarter, and if we can, we haven't done this in a while. We want to hold them to single digits in a quarter. That's always something that we strive to do. So it is play a 5-minute game. We play 5-minute games in practice, play a 5-minute game win 2 quarters at least. And if we can hold them to single digits in one, that would be exceptional.
This is your first consecutive home stretch since December.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a full week back at home?
What a crowd we had tonight. I thought the 12th man showed up for us. Our students were loud. Our fans were loud. The reveal of the Black Reveille logo was amazing. I hope they saved us some shirts. But I think it's great to be back at home, to not be on the road traveling, and to play in front of our fans.
All good? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Now, third quarter, what changed for you ladies to get within a couple possessions?
I think we came out with some more heart. This is one of the first games where the third quarter didn't kill us. We stayed in it, and we stuck to our game plan. We knew that this is the number 3 team in the nation. We knew that they was going to come out and they was going to give us their best fight. But I think this was one of those games where we played 40 minutes hard. So I can't ask nothing better from my team.
What was it like you sitting there with 4 fouls on the bench, knowing that, you want to be out there and continuing to do what you were doing, but just, flirting with that foul trouble and eventually fouling out, just how difficult was that?
Yeah, I mean, can't say too much, but at the end of the day, I mean, you can't put the game in the ref hands, especially a veteran senior point guard like me, knowing that I can't get in foul trouble, and I want to stay out there and be aggressive, but when you got 4 fouls, you can't be as aggressive as you want to be, so I understand that as well.
Anita, you had your career high in minutes and points today. Tell us what your thoughts are from today's game and how you played it.
I think that as I come on the court is like thank you for the players that are my teammates, because they really care of me and that create a space that I feel confident, and I think it's great.
What did you see out there that was working for you?
Sorry?
What did you see out there? I mean, were they giving you something? I mean, what was working for you?
What do you mean?
Like,
He's saying, like, what clicked for you?
Oh, I don't know. I think just continue to do my work outside the court, and it's helping me to come back in shape and be confident to myself, so I can help myself and the team on the court.
Now, when you hit the three-pointer into three quarter, did you hug Joni or Joni hug you, or how'd that work?
I think we both did each other. I mean, she was excited that I hit the shot. We was playing great. So, I mean, we overall, we played great. But, yeah, she definitely hugged me, and I hugged her back. So, it was just like a breeze. And then breeze, yeah.
would you say this is one of the most complete team efforts that you guys have?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think, again, we played hard for 40 minutes. We had some defensive lapses towards the end, but at the end of the day, I think we played hard for 40 minutes, and someone like me and Fats not playing and other people coming in the game and stepping up, it speaks volumes to the team that we have, and we just got to keep putting in the work, and it's going to turn around for us.
What was different about this game as opposed to some of the other last couple of games?
Well, we talk about it being a hard stretch for us, and now coming into February, it's a different mindset that we came in with, knowing that we have nothing to lose. The teams that we're playing have everything to lose, so we just got to go out there and fight every day for 40 minutes, and I think that's the mind switch that we've had so far.
In the first half, South Carolina scored 7 threes. Tessa Johnson made 5 of them, but in the second half, they had no threes made. What was the change from first half to second half to change that?
Yeah, I mean, we just talked about like knowing where shooters are, knowing that Tessa is gonna get her shots up, and she can shoot, she can shoot the ball very well. But again, we gotta make sure that we know where shooters are, and we just talked more. I think on the defensive tip, we basically talked more and bump cutters and made sure that we saw the shooters on the opposite side because they was just swinging it and getting open shots.